Hello everybody and welcome back to the 12 days of ComiXmas. Today, it's going to be one hell of an episode. This special gem is kind of tied to the previous episode because I mentioned imockery.com, and that's where I first learned about the Warrior comic series written and starring WWF wrestler Ultimate Warrior. Just recently I was lucky enough to snag issue 1 in a $1 bin at a local comic shop. I have a review of that on my channel, which you can watch, and you can make fun of me for mispronouncing Destrucity throughout the whole episode. This series had 4 regular issues, and then for no goddamn reason at all, a Christmas special. This one doesn't have a plot, of course, neither do the rest of the comics, really, but instead it's a collection of holiday-themed art. This comic's a little infamous for a reason that we'll get to eventually. What's cool about this comic is there are a lot of different artists involved, so it's a bit of a heavy metal magazine type thing where you're seeing a lot of styles, a lot of interpretations, but like hell can I see who any of these people are. Just look at the design of this page spread. I can't read this. I don't think I want to read this. I read the whole first issue of the comic. I'm pretty sure part of my brain melted. Some people have described this comic collection as art from your least favorite 90s artist, but I think that's a little unfair. There are some pages in here that I think are genuinely really badass. Like, look, the Warrior's beating the crap out of the Grinch. That's awesome. Or maybe it's just some random green guy. Can't have those pesky copyright lawyers after us. I really like the scene of the Warrior going to town on this giant purple thing that's just attacking Santa. I wish I had a better resolution image of this to share, because this is my favorite page in the book. It's just some good old chaotic violence. What's happening? Who cares? That reindeer is getting freaking pulverized. Honestly, though, I'm not sure what to make of the Warrior's character based off of this collection. He goes from destroying monsters to delivering presents, helping the homeless, tolerating the demands of small children, to terrorizing small children, to... what's going on? North Pole is on fire. There are piles of dead elves and a decapitated reindeer that I didn't even notice at first because of the visage of Santa undressed and chained up was just a little overwhelming. Warrior smiles like this is all his doing, right down to that helpless Santa. I don't like where this is headed. Let's move on. There we go. I like this. We've got a sword. We've got orc heads. There are no orcs in the Warrior comic, I think. I mean, maybe there's orcs later on. I don't remember any giant swords. None of these things have anything to do with Christmas. I don't care. It's better than nude Santa, so I'll take it. This comic can't possibly get any weirder. Santa? There's not really any commentary that can do this picture justice. We can all see it. My man just up and roofied Santa. Christmas is ruined, everybody. Just... why? And this is the last page in the comic. This is the note Warrior chose to end on. I think this is a good note for me to end on. I think we all need to just drink a big glass of heavily spiked eggnog or just down a bottle of Jack to forget this one. Well, I've got one more comic to share with you all tomorrow, and thankfully Santa doesn't get roofied, but he also doesn't meet a very good end. So stay tuned and keep an eye on your eggnog.